what you're talking about. No way to soften that. Cause me, I was trying to find out where I lost them at, but maybe I ain't lose them at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. And when they need a favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say that you can always fit no matter who for the song. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough, I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I win the game, and these other teams are split. No pun intended, but it's smelling the feet in the air.
We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their...
As we step aside.
And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Pennick's gonna throw straight away. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Alontae Taylor making the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 24. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And now they're going to face 3rd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Third down, it's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he doesn't put much height or distance on this one. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. It'll be a punt of 39 yards in the end. And the Vikings are going to take over with their eyes on the end zone. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. It's a Minnesota touchdown! The Vikings get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Trey Benson, the touchdown! That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Now an inside give to Benson. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Staying on the ground with Benson. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. A.J. Terrell making that stop. Offense in the hurry up here. The give on second to Benson. And he's brought down after taking this to the 26. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
Benson, and he barrels across for the touchdown. The Vikings pull out in front further, 13-zip. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Chooses to bring this one out. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They give to Algier from the gun. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. It's a 2-score game early. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Penix working from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Penix here from the gun. Pitts brings it in. And he'll get it up to the 44. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And again, it's Penix. It's into the hands of Mooney. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. It was Max Melton who hauled him down there.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
Offense going for it here, 4th and 5. Trying for it with Penix. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. From the gun, they go with Algier. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Penix now to throw. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
It's crazy, man.
Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Young Kweku has it all teed up. And we're underway in Atlanta. Return starts at the 9. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. No pause after that first snap of the game. Gonna need to adjust their game plan because that is their running back who's hurt and getting some help.
They'll change things around before we start.
They send a man in motion. 2nd and 8. This one falls incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And the incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. Reaches the 40. The 10. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. You're not seeing things wrong, folks. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on 1st down. And this one, touchdown inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
As mentioned, this one of the first teams in the NFL riding a winning streak in this one, but now playing here on Thursday night, do you think it is also hopeful?
It's Benson on the give. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
It's all they needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted. Just stopping the quick pass, became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time a flag flies, somebody moved early. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Man in motion here. They'll run here following the penalty. Open space inside the 40. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 13-0 lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Penix looking to pass. Taking a shot deep down the field it goes.
Oh.
His first throw is an interception. Max Melton with the INT. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. And he's going to call for the fair catch here at the 38-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Falcons will take over. New set of downs for him at the 38. Penix now on 1st down. Able to get it to Moore. And he's out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Handoff headed left to Benson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Benson once more. And they bring him down around the 34. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Going to the ground again on first. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Now a give. It's Benson headed right. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. But that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. The give now to Benson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings grow their early lead to 13. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. From his own end zone, here we go. They'll They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Algier running behind center. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Penix. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. To the air with Penix. Into the hands of Pitts. A lot of mess on the move here. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons lower the deficit to a single possession. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give left side to Benson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Taken in by Harrison. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. We've arrived at the end of one. Now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Second and 4. Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 13-point lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They gain 14 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Penix. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Penix now. Moore's got it. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Penix working from the gun. That's caught for the first. He gets loose down the right side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Algier reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Coup on now for the extra point. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Working quickly here. Benson now from the gun. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Now an inside give to Benson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Braylon Trice there to meet him. Offense up to the line fast. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. It's reeled in by Benson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Vikings with a 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Benson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Staying on the ground with Benson. Along the sideline inside the 25. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's a give to Benson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
They're now set for 1st and 10. This is Benson. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They'll try it right with Benson. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings will add to their lead at the end of the half. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. From his own end zone, here we go. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop. Just a yard on the run, and we've reached the end of our 1st half. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. Rolling left, buying some time. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. On first down, here's Penix. That's more with a catch out left. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Falcons will have a first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Penix on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. From the shotgun, Penix. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. And again, it's Penix. He has the first over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's Algier on first down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Penix here from the gun. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm, and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third down, it's Penix. Throw left side, he's caught by Pitts. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun, they go with Algier. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Pass it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Algier has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Again, it's Algier. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Here's Penix to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Coup on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Braylon Trice there to meet him. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win, too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there, and that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Benson once more. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Going to the ground again on first. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Trey Benson, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
2nd down carry for Algier. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Penix on 3rd down. Getting out to his left. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. He gets 6 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Penix now on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.